Toyota has finally unveiled the next generation of Toyota Camry, and in general, there's a lot to like here. Let's break it down. Starting from the front, we have the continuation of the hammerhead design that we saw in the Toyota Prius. The lights look pretty similar to the old Camry, but this time they have like the C-shaped lights running off this little split section here. Personally, I think they should have done something more like the fan renders, where it maintained more of the Prius and Crown Estate and Sports headlight design. At the end of the grille is pretty similar to the Prius, and where the headlights are joined together, and you have the millimeter wave radar is also hidden on the Toyota in this application as well. Down below we have a massive grille for the LE and XLE. The grille is very simple with horizontal lines throughout, while the SE and XSE have this color match honeycomb style, which I like a lot. The first vehicle that pops into my head that has this sort of design is the newest Lexus RX line. On the sides of the grille, we have these functional vents. On the XSE, they're more pronounced with this black piece around the trim. The SE will have 18-inch multi-spoke back finished alloy wheels, while the XSE will have 19-inch multi-spoke black wheels and a smoke gray finished alloy. The side profile is nearly identical to the previous Camry, from the A-pillar to the gas tank. The biggest differentiator is that the C-pillar receives a slightly revised look. Moving to the rear, we have the C-shaped taillights. The look is a bit cleaned up without the fake vents from the last generation had for the XSE specifically. The rear for the XSE has an exposed dual tip exhaust along with a rear lip spoiler. The Camry logo and this general area on the trunk are all blacked out. All grades will feature the LED headlights, daytime running lights, and taillights as well. The XSE will be available in a two-tone look with these colors, which I'll put up on the screen here. From the teasers, I thought the Camry would have more of a radical redesign. From an exterior standpoint, it feels a little like a heavy refresh more than a redesign. But I think this still looks better than something like a Honda Accord design-wise. The biggest thing I would change is the front headlights. Everything else is fine in my opinion. Moving to performance, the Camry is now going full hybrid, which is the direction I thought Honda should have gone in with the first place if they're going to drop the 2-liter turbo. The star of the show is a 2.5-liter hybrid with 2 electrical motors that makes 225 horsepower on front-wheel drive, and all-wheel drive models are going to receive 232 horsepower. Toyota has tuned the system at lower speeds to reduce engine noise and RPM and increase the power from the traction battery to provide better acceleration and torque feel. The all-wheel drive system will be available on all grades, like with the Crown, the RAV4, the Corolla, and the Prius. The all-wheel drive will come from a dedicated motor in the rear, and this will supply power to the rear wheels when needed, so it's not going to be full-time or anything. For the all-wheel drive models, the entire rear cradle has been re-engineered to move the fuel tank to make room for the optional rear electric motors. The fuel tank capacity will remain the same. Unfortunately, the Camry's 301 horsepower 3.5-liter V6 is no more. RIP the 2 GR-FE.
He was special.
Doesn't seem like Toyota is going to replace the V6 option with anything more powerful, so there's going to be no 2.4-liter turbo, no hybrid max, at least for now. The Camry also has a retuned suspension for enhanced responsiveness and better handling, so they say. The SE and the XSE trims have a more sport-specific tune suspension with increased comfort. In general, the powertrain of this vehicle is pretty much what is expected, but it's still impressive considering that this is making anywhere from 17 to 25 more horsepower than last year's model. And this is going to top both Honda and Hyundai's version of their own hybrid systems. This also provides optional all-wheel drive with when other brands such as Honda does not, and it still will likely achieve a similar fuel economy, although we don't have those numbers yet. Moving to the interior, I do have to applaud Toyota here because I think they did an excellent job here. Up front, we have the same steering wheel that we see on the Toyota Crown models. To the left, we have some buttons for the safety systems. Behind the wheel, we have the 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster, and to the right, we have another 12.3-inch infotainment system. A 7-inch digital gauge cluster comes standard on the LE and the XSE, and this is going to be paired with an 8-inch touchscreen as well. I can't show you any pictures of these because Toyota only shows you the top tier trims of their vehicles when they do these press releases, along with any other brand. The XLE and the XSE trims also come with an optional 10-inch heads-up display, which is pretty nice. The Toyota Crown doesn't have this, so this is a nice addition. Under the screen, we have HVAC controls, as well as things like heated and ventilated seat buttons, along with some additional vents below that. Below that, we have a wireless charger, which comes standard on all Camrys. For reference, this is something that you have to go all the way to the Accord Touring just to get. The gear levers seem to be off the old generation Camry. The drive modes seem to be new buttons from the Toyota Crown. I don't like the gloss black that they used here, which is going to leave fingerprints and scratches. One thing that the new Crown did get right was that they used matte plastic throughout. The center console looks a bit large, and it seems to be black no matter what interior color you go with. On the passenger side, we see what looks like to be some sort of faux continuous vent design. I'm not sure what you would call this. Again, this would be nicer element had they stuck with just a nice matte plastic compared to the gloss black. Moving to the door panels, we have the similar silver trim piece from the old Camry, and the door armrest and the center armrest have a minor differences depending on what grade you go in, and I'll get into that a little bit later. On the A-pillar, we have a 9-speaker JBL sound system. I think it might be time to upgrade the speaker count here. Most brands are running 12 speaker setups. Toyota says that they have gone out their way to improve the seating comfort here by changing the shape and the density of the seat cushion and increasing the cushion length overall. And in my opinion, on the higher level trims of the Camry, it does look luxury tier here. The SE comes with soft text trim seats with white accents in either boulder, which is a gray, or black. The XSE adds standard level leather trim seats with pattern perforations found on both the side door trims and also the seating. The dash will also have colored matched leatherette looking material, which is a nice touch here. The XSE interior is going to be available in 2 colors, black with blue light perforations or red. Both the SE and the XSE grades come with standard aluminum foot pedals and a leather wrapped steering wheel with paddle shifters as well. The LE trims are going to come with an embossed pattern and woven fabric found on the interior trim and seat surfaces in either boulder or black. The higher trim XLE trims will feature leather and Dynamica microfiber trim seats. This will be offered in light gray or black. A quilted pattern in this material can also be found on the front door panels and also the dashboard, which again is a nice touch. Either way you go, in my opinion, I think you're going to be pretty fine in this interior. These touches just make the vehicle look a little well done in terms of the finer details, even in comparison to something like the Toyota Crown. The XLE and the XSE will also have a quieter cabin thanks to standard front side acoustic laminated glass, which will of course reduce road noise and wind noise as well. According to the press release, the XLE will receive some exclusives such as available driver's memory seats, memory side view mirrors, and automatic rain sensing wipers. There's also going to be a heated steering wheel and ambient lighting. Both of the higher up trims will also have the option of a panoramic roof. And this is going to be a powered panoramic roof, which is again is an upgrade from the Crown. Personally, I'd rather have a moonroof that works than a full glass roof that doesn't do anything, but that's just my opinion. The Camry offers a standard combination of USB A and C ports with 3 in the front and 2 in the rear across all grades. There's a standard smart key with push to start, a dual zone automatic climate control system with rear AC vents. Again, this is a big feature to have standard. For an Accord, you need to step up to an EX trim to get dual zone climate, which is about $30,000, and it doesn't have the hybrid system. And you need to step up to the $34,000 EXL trim to get rear AC vents. Digital keys also available on the XSE and XLE grades, but this comes with a subscription. The Camry safety systems have been upgraded, and it now comes with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 standard. The XLE and XSE grades also have an available Premium Plus package, which includes things such as traffic jam assist, front cross traffic alert, lane change assist, panoramic view monitor, and front and rear parking assist with automatic braking. Most will be fine with the Safety Sense 3.0 system. We also expect the prices to rise just a little bit because, of course, you get all these upgrades. There's also a chance that the prices could drop as well because the lineup is now full hybrid. Toyota kind of did this with the Corolla hybrid, but either way, the Camry is supposed to arrive at dealership spring of 2024. So in conclusion, the exterior, it's okay. The new hybrid is a great improvement over the last one, but again, disappointed over the V6 drop, but that was expected because it happened on the Highlander and stuff. The interior upgrades are great in my opinion. I think I like this more than the Accord, for example. I really don't have any other complaints except the front headlights and the gloss black sections of the interior. I think Toyota did a pretty good job here, and I think this will sell a lot just like it has in previous generations. So tell me what you think of this vehicle. Do you like it? Is it something that they could have improved on? And you can leave it right in the comments section, which is right below the like button. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Have a great one. Peace.